So we're going to kind of split it in different parts. My part is about mum, which is a pretty easy job, because there's a lot to say, but I'll limit it to a few highlights.
Oh no.
When I think of mum, one word always comes to mind. Intense. But I mean that in the absolute best way, because mum doesn't do life halfway. Whether it's family, friendships, planning the perfect trip, or just making an ordinary day feel special, she gives it all, her all, always at 110%. You're crying already? Bloody hell, mum. Jeez Louise. Okay, she's the organiser of everything, the most incredible family holidays, the birthday celebrations, the get-togethers. No occasion is too small to be made special, no detail is ever missed, and she somehow always manages to balance adventure with her creature comforts. But alongside the planning, the energy, and the occasional shame, it's all fun, angel of love moment, there's the side of mum that is fiercely loving, protective, generous, and completely devoted to her family. And recently, given my line of work, I've been thinking about how lucky we are. I'm reminded every day that not everyone grows up with a mum or parents like ours. Someone so completely invested in making sure we had every opportunity and who's shown us what it means to be strong, to care deeply, to stand up for what matters, and to always, always see the world with curiosity and excitement. Mum, your love for travel, for new experiences, and for making memories together has shaped who we are. From the moment you moved over from South Africa, you've been exploring the world, first with Trent and Dad, and then now all of us. You've given us incredible memories, countless family adventures, and a belief that life is meant to be experienced fully. So yeah, we love you. Of course, none of that would have been possible without our lovely father, Paulie Wall, which Trent is going to take us away with.
Hello. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to celebrate an absolute legend in the form of Paul Earwaker. We are here celebrating 30 years of marriage between my mum and dad. A man who, at the tender age of 23 years old, met my mum and me at the same time. Most 23-year-olds are dodging responsibility and burning toast. But Paul, at 23 years old, he took my mum on a date to a car show with me just because he knew that I would love it, showing that immediately he wasn't just interested in her, but me as well, which has always been very important to me. I'm glad that my third wheeling didn't interfere too much as you test drove fatherhood that day, Dad. Little joke there. He's put up with a lot over the years. From Caitlin on his shoulders, weeing all over him when she got tickled, to throwing me in the shower like a wet dog after I downed a bottle of Blue Nun at 12 years old and threw up all over myself. He's the kind of dad who makes you finish that stolen cigar while laughing instead of lashing out when you ask for a glass of port to go with it. But he did mumble, "You cheeky little shit." I also have great memories of my bedtime routines with Dad. Heading up to bed only to have him follow and whisper, "Let's just play one quick game of GoldenEye." Next thing you know, we're throwing proximity mines at each other and he's chopping me as our job while I tracked him down in faculty. Always over too soon with Mum yelling upstairs, "Paul, what are you doing?"
Reading a story.
Yeah, exactly. He's the patience and the calm in our storm, in the storm of our family chaos. And obviously, as the father, has to have a camera lens so big that it's legally classified as a telescope.
Thanks to Barry.
Yeah. And always unsheathed with a creepy grin as well.
You sound like
Seems
something
so weird.
I know, I did that deliberately. It's true. Thank God for his culinary expertise, because if it wasn't for that, we'd have died long ago. The man can cook. I mean, full fat, double cream, stent-inducing, making restaurants seem disappointing type food. Everything he makes comes with a side of heartburn and a cardiologist's business card. But we love it so much. He's taught me and the girls so much about cooking that when I cook soon for my own family, it'll be his recipes that I will be continuing to make. Now, finally, onto his sense of humor. How would you guys describe it? Anyone? Filthy, inappropriate, completely un-PC. In my opinion, perfect. It's actually because of him that at work drinks, the moment that I start to really, really enjoy myself, that's when I suddenly think, well, it's time to go home. Paul taught me that. Not directly, but through years of second-hand embarrassment and whispered conversations of, you can't say that. So, here's to 30 years of marriage, a lifetime of memories and travel and jokes we can't repeat. And to a man, of course, that we're so lucky to call ours. We love you, Dad. Cheers.
All right. To the favourite child here. And the funniest. So, finally, a speech for you both. Stop it, I'm really nervous. The ultimate duo for 30 years. 3 decades of love, laughter, selective hearing, travelling, lots and lots of it. And, of course, the odd few arguments that go along the lines of, Paul, we need more Drawad One. Through the years, you've both been our absolute rocks. Dad, you're always helping consistently with the practical side of life. Problem with the car? Call Dad. TV remote suddenly broken, although it definitely isn't. Scream Paul, and he'll be there instantly. With the magic touch, and as always, Dad saves the day. And Mum, if you ever require new clothes, a phone upgrade courtesy of Vodafone every 4 years, which Dad never knows about, or a simple purchase on Amazon, whisper those magic words, and what you wish for, you shall receive. But Mum, a gentle reminder, Temu is not a legitimate source of shopping. Child labour. And those Birkenstocks ads, you'll receive a free... And those Birkenstock ads claiming you'll receive a free pair if you give them your phone number, home address and bank account details are called scams. And no, Ben Kemp didn't want them either. Neither could anyone. And I can confirm no Birkenstocks were ever received. Mom and Dad, have a look around you and see how many wonderful people you've attracted over the years and how loved you are. The name Earwake can no longer translate to just ball hunter. We've shaped it into so much more. Strength, family, love, no shits given, tenacity, FOAD, if you know, you know, loyalty, and total chaos. Your marriage has brought 3 absolutely incredible, beautiful, and seriously talented children. Can we actually just get a round of applause? Thank you, thanks. We're actually really good looking. A sales director, a doctor, and a veterinary nurse. How lucky you are. But jokes aside, 30 years of marriage is a true testament to you both. Love stories like yours don't come around often these days. Forget Tinder. You two met at the BBC. Mum, determined to travel the world with her 3-year-old son, Trent. And Dad, a mere 23-year-old, casually suggested he too come along. From travelling across continents for 365 days to a drive-through proposal in Australia during Forrest Gump, to getting married on a random beach in Hawaii after picking an officiant out of the Yellow Pages. It's wild, beautiful, and a completely unforgettable tale. Your story is one we'll tell for years, one we'll pass down to our own children, and a love that's boundless, devoted, and entirely one of a kind. I have a small quote which says, "A pearl is nature's quiet masterpiece, a luminous gem born from patience, formed in silence, and polished by time. Its soft glow holds stories of the sea and strength of transformation." So, if everyone can raise your glasses for my parents' official pearl anniversary. Firstly, to my dad, aka Father Paul, Paulie Wall, Dick. Our DIY master, greatest showman lover, caring father, passionate chef, space nerd, drunken ballad singer, gifted wildlife photographer, YouTube fanatic, the king of dad jokes, the fixer-upper, and most importantly, the most patient husband we know. With a touch of poor hearing, I might add, or selective, we'll never know. And to our mum, Tress, Shem, so divine. Our tenacious South African, fiercely loving wife, live wire mother, wine connoisseur, gregarious friend, party animal, self-proclaimed Scrabble expert, travel planning maestro, the philosophical campfire chit-chatter with the most raucous laugh, and probably the most terrifyingly truthful, yet fiercely loyal force of nature you'll ever meet. Here's to you both, and on behalf of some of your closest friends who have been a part of the Earwake of Chaos from day one, and some of whom are not here today, but in our hearts, we all wish you another 30 years of the most unstoppable love, surrounded by your children, family and friends who love you both dearly and appreciate you both more than you'll ever know. Cheers.